Good afternoon. Good afternoon, YouTube. Dave here. Day 2 of the mandatory curfew here in Travis County. Of course, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, outside city limits, basically. It looks a little bit darker here, right? Because I'm pretty much facing away from the sun. I'm gonna walk a little bit here. I had my dinner earlier. Still. Things have not improved around the world. I was watching the news. I was watching Fox News, MSNBC. I've seen a couple of networks. I don't watch CNN. Not trying to be prejudiced or anything, but somehow CNN has not been completely accurate. And I'm not talking about politically. I know they probably don't like Trump. Matter of fact, a lot of people don't like Trump, but I'm not basing it on that. I'm basing it on experience. The CNN is not accurate, to my opinion, of course. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Anyways, yeah, that coronavirus is really hitting the pocketbooks all over the place. It's affecting a lot of people all over the world. I've got friends in the Philippines that I had just finished chatting with them, and they got that same mandatory curfew. Matter of fact, there's a couple of barangays in the area of Cebu and Leyte. They're under lockdown. I really feel for them. They're very nice people. The people from the Philippines are very nice. If you ever been over there, or you've never been over there, I'd recommend you travel over there when it's safe to do so, of course. It's a nice place to travel. Nice exotic islands, beaches. The people are very nice. I can't say much about Manila, but I can say about Cebu. Cebu's a real nice city. It's about the size of San Antonio, Texas, more or less. Manila is considered to be one of the biggest cities in the world, so I think it's bigger than New York City. Bigger than Hong Kong, I think. Anyways, they're barangays. Barangay here is like a village, small town, small incorporated city or town. Their villages under a lockdown. It's quarantined completely. They're doing the same example of what's happening to us here in the United States. Just like Travis County, just like I'm sure if I drive down to the next county, I'm sure it's probably on lockdown also. They want to make sure that people stay indoors, and only the people that are essential, like for example me, that I'm a farmer, and I gotta be checking out, and I gotta be checking the farms every day and every night. So I am one of the exempt personnel. Because law enforcement is exempt, firemen are exempt, Department of Homeland Security is exempt. Pretty much any type of government agency is exempt. Fire department, volunteer fire department. But like us, the farmers, we are also exempt. We received the proper documentation that's signed by the president exempting us so that we can make sure that our farms are taken care of. We got to still completely be looking at our farms, because we can't just sit at home and not just do anything about it. Because of us, the United States get to have food to eat. We're considered just a small portion of people. I'm gonna start walking back. And you might not be able to see me very well because I have the sun behind me. But it's quite important that we understand the importance of this lockdown. It is very important. They're doing it for your safety. They want to make sure that you live through this. It's a very, very dangerous time on Earth, and I'm not just saying me. It's a very, very dangerous time on Earth itself. This is affecting everybody all over the world. China has a lot of explaining to do. I can't believe that China would just allow this to happen. And I don't have confirmed proof, but I hear rumors that China already knew about this virus and withheld it from the public. One of the first doctors, it says on YouTube, one of the first doctors had died trying to save people, trying to tell the people of the world, get away from here. The virus is dangerous. But yet, based on what I heard from YouTube, they were trying to hide it. I'm not sure how true it is, and I cannot tell you that it's true or not. I cannot verify that. It's just something that I hear from other videos on YouTube. But yes, it's very important. It's very important to heed to the warnings of the local authorities and personnel from the Department of Homeland Security and people from the Centers of Disease Control. They're not out there to ruin us. They're not out there to get rid of us or anything. There ain't no conspiracy. I hear from other people that the government's trying to get rid of us. They're trying to. There's too many people out in the world. They're trying to kill as many as possible. Those are conspiracy theorists. That's not going to happen here. It's not happening here in the United States, at least as far as I know. And I try to get involved a little bit into the political side of it. None of that stuff is happening. It's a bunch of BS. Listen to your local authorities. Listen to the local law enforcement, state authorities, federal authorities. They're trying to do it for your own good. You stay inside the house. Turn on the TV. Switch it away from the Corona news. Just get it away from your mind. Do something else. Start reading the Bible. Start reading. Do a family home evening. Get your families together, and start reminding them about the stories about the Bible, and how we're not the only ones in this era that are trying to survive this coronavirus. If you can remember back in the old days, back in the days of Moses, when God had sent Moses into Egypt and to tell Pharaoh, let my people go, or else I will send you plagues, I will send you this, I will send you that. And the Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he would never let his people go. And even after he sent crickets and frogs and all types of locusts, even then, back then, the people were dying. But I can't verify, or I can't see if this is directly from God. And maybe it is. Maybe it is, and it's just a wake-up reminder of maybe we can start going back to church. For you people who live life pretty much to the fullest, and I think we should start getting a little bit closer to church, get our families together and get them closer to church, get away from all this popularity, It's there's no popularity, because once you die, you take nothing with you. Once and we're all gonna die. I'm not saying that we're all gonna live forever. We're all gonna die, but at least try to do something good here on earth, so we can take something back with us. That is my assumption, my belief, that Jesus Christ will return to the earth a second time, which is the second coming. And that's when I'm considering that's pretty much the end of the world, and that's when everybody will be judged. Now, I don't do my YouTube presentations to include religion, but believe me, what I'm telling you, this virus is going around all over the world, is not something to laugh about. Even though I see it on Facebook, people making out jokes and, what is it with the toilet paper? I still don't understand what the toilet paper has to do with the virus. But, at times it does seem kind of funny, but in reality, we need to realize that people are dying out there. And we could say, yes, the flu might have killed a lot more people, but the flu wasn't a pandemic. The flu hit more or less certain areas of the world. It didn't hit the whole world. Right now, this virus is all over the world. And as much as like my friends in the Philippines are on lockdown, we're on lockdown also. I pretty much feel like a prisoner, because I cannot travel to the beach area. I cannot enjoy eating at the beach at some restaurant. There's certain freedoms have been taken from me the moment the federal government declared it a national disaster and made a lockdown on everybody. But they did it for their own good. We don't want people driving around and somebody might be sick and they're spreading the disease to the point that it's going to end up killing all of us. We don't want to do that. Anyways, I apologize if you're offended if I got religion involved in this, but I do like to talk a little bit of religion about it. This is not a laughing matter. This is a pandemic, and it's affecting the whole world. And as I said, if you have nothing else to do at home, get your family together, open up that Bible and start reading the scriptures. Believe me, and sometimes it's better to have people discuss their different opinions of what the scriptures say. A lot of times the scriptures have different meanings, but the person who's more familiar with the Bible should be able to clear all that stuff up. And if you still can't clear that up, then get on your knees in someplace private and ask your Heavenly Father to clear up a lot of the doubts you might have in your mind. But anyways, this is Dave coming to you from South Texas, Lago Vista, and wish you to be safe. And we'll see you tomorrow. This will be day 2 of the curfew for Travis County, and I guess for all around the world.